Pow, 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 pow. Yeah. Man had to represent my home country, Lisboa, Lisbon, for you English speakers. You know what I mean? My mom bought me this recently. You know what I mean? She just came back from Portugal, so she got me this. So I had to wear it, represent. You know what I mean? Shout out my mom. I love you. You know what I mean? So yeah, te amo. That means I love you in Portuguese. But yeah, we're back again. Another episode, riding with AF, cruising through all the schemes in Scotland, man. But only in Glasgow, innit? Because that's all I know, innit? That's all I know. But yeah, man. New episode. We got a guest coming all the way from Edinburgh. Is it Edinburgh? But anyways, whatever you say, innit? Coming from Edinburgh, yeah? Coming from the east. Is the east? Edinburgh's east, isn't it? Yeah, it's east. Coming from the east of Scotland. My man AD3. You know what I mean? We're gonna question him. We're gonna get to know him. You already know the vibes, man. You already know how it is. You already know how it goes. He's coming with his crew. You know what they do. So yeah, about to go pick him up. Bring. Come in. Don't be shy. Come on, bro.
What's going on, brother?
What are you saying, Machi?
I'm good.
Sorry for making you wait long, Machi.
It's a bit chilly, bro. You know, I'm an African man in this weather.
You know how it is. We should be used to the weather by now. Come on.
Not even, man. Not even.
What are you saying, my guys?
Good, man.
Yeah? How's things? Came with the whole crew, yeah? Packed up.
Of course, man. Of course.
4-man deep.
Of course.
But yeah, we're here riding with AF. Another episode. AD3.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, man.
What's going on? Yo, it's AD. That free is silent, obviously. And yeah, just call me AD from Edinburgh. Yeah, you know the thing already. Show them.
Yeah, man. You want to introduce yourselves as well, guys? Give a wee shout out for yourselves.
My name's Tarek.
Yeah.
It's Amanda. And there's JP, is Tarek.
JP. From Edinburgh as well.
Alright, come on. Edinburgh crew here. Representing Edinburgh, you know what I mean? Came through to Glasgow, show me love to be in the show and stuff like that. But yeah, man, let's get into it. As the slogan says, we're cruising through the scheme. If you grew up in Scotland, you should know what scheme is.
Of course.
So what's your scheme, bro? What are you representing?
You know, it's crazy. I've moved around too many times to be repping any specific scheme.
Yeah?
You know, I've lived in all parts of Edinburgh, apart from like 2 or 3 places. So
you rep the whole Edinburgh?
Basically, yeah.
Jeez!
Yeah. So, yeah, man. But, you know, it started off in like Easter Road, Leaf. So that would be that bit there.
That's your...
I think that would be the place, yeah.
Nah, I hear that. Hey, and how was it? Like, are you originally born and bred here, no?
No. I lived in... Actually, I was born in Nigeria, then I lived in London, and then... Yeah, now I'm here. Now I'm here. How
long have you been in Scotland for?
Oh my God, like 15, 16 years.
Yeah,
15, 16 years. My accent kind of jumps in and out, depending on who I'm talking to sometimes. So yeah.
Nah, it gets like that. You know, you got the professional voice, and then you got the the man voice.
Yeah, exactly.
So how? I'm guessing your London phase was just a brief phase.
Yeah, man. There's just it's London, so it's like a lot of stuff goes on in London. So
yeah.
I think my mum brought us here for different reasons. One of them being the opportunities that would be, you know,
you'd be able to grasp.
Yeah, you get like the uni and whatever it is, and then obviously there was just other stuff that was going on that she didn't want us to be around. So that was one of the big reasons. Yeah.
No, that's totally understandable. I can understand from, of course, the African culture side of things that they don't want to put us children through certain things that, you know what I mean, is going on, especially in London. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's just London, it's everywhere, but yeah. Anyways, 100. So being from my Nigerian background, and now coming to Scotland, of course, 2 different cultures.
Yeah.
How did you manage to adapt and balance it?
I didn't, but I did at the same time, because you know, when you come to Scotland, it's like you don't see people that look like you. You get, and when you're young, it's like you don't really know how to balance the two too tough.
Yeah.
So one thing, it was, you know, I would even switch the way I would speak just to fit in with the Scottish kind of crowd. To the point, I think even one of the people in the group that I was with used to be annoyed by it. They're like, "Why are you talking like that? Why are you trying to?" And because I try and use the slang and whatever. And it's crazy because if you speak to anyone that went to my school now, they will say that I sound different now because I just start now. I'm just talking how.
Yeah, because they're used to that.
Yeah, they're used to me trying to joke at them. I'm saying I mate and all this was happening. Yeah, that's how I used to talk.
Oh,
and it was long. It was long.
Nice. But for the people that might know, you're a rapper, music artist. What would you go by, artist or rapper?
Oh, so good question.
You know what I mean? Because
we've
had a few artists, we've had a few rappers. You know what I mean? I've asked the same question and some people don't know how to answer.
That is a good question. You know what it is? I would say I'm becoming an artist. I'm becoming one.
Good.
I feel like there's a lot for me to learn, and I'm now finding my sound more in terms of the content I want to deliver and how I want to deliver it. But yeah, I would say I'm just transitioning into an artist. I'm trying to try new sounds and I'm trying to do new things.
So let's touch into your music journey a little bit. So when you were younger, who were you influenced with?
In terms of like music?
In terms of music.
Ooh.
Even if it wasn't for music, just in life in general, like if there's any any role models that you had.
Yeah, a big one would be, if anyone knows me and knows me well for a long time, they'll know I can dance as well. So I used to be a dancer. So a big thing for me was the person that got me into that was Michael Jackson. And then I actually remember it was in Nigeria and I saw him do the moonwalk for the first time. I was at a really young age, and that was, so when I danced it would just be like Michael Jackson. Then I grew up and then I'd watch stuff like Step Up and whatnot and stuff
if you
like
know
that.
About shout out Step Up.
Shout out Moose. Yeah. So it would be stuff like that. So it would be dancing, and then for music, the people that kind of made me go, oh yeah, this is sick, would be like people like Dave and AJ Tracy at the time. Not as much now, but Dave was a big one for me. I'm a big lyricist fan. I need to know what you're saying, how you're saying and what you're talking about. And I love wordplay. I love the fact when you listen to Dave, you can tell a story, but he almost tests you. It's like listening to GCSEs and it's like on tape, and then I like that kind of idea of when you listen, you have to listen properly. You can't just be passive listening and just it's
like you said, you're a lyricist. You're down with the bars. Would you say you're a wordsmith as well?
Yeah, in the most humble way.
I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with your shit, bro. You compared to other people, you can put words together. You get me? Like sometimes you got me rewinding. I'm like, what did he say? You know what I mean? Does it make sense? I'm like, are you good with like similes, metaphors? Is that like?
I think I don't want people to just, I get it, people want to hear catchy stuff, but for me, I don't know, it kind of lets some sort of emotion or something go off in me where it's like someone goes, oh, I hear that, I hear what you say, and this is what that it makes. I think for anyone that does music or knows about it, like it would make you feel good because I put time into thinking of these bars. It's not a thing where it's like I could just cool like this and whatever. So it's like when I'm to get, I do try and plan it, and so the next bar even to get. It needs to all make sense. So I would consider myself that, and I think I have a high level of respect that people that can rap like that. And even if they don't use wordplay and stuff, they can just rap and be clear in the delivery and consistent.
But as you said, you're not really willing to change to go into the catchy stuff, and you just want to continue being like lyricist.
No, I can do the catchy stuff. I've done Nasty Drip. That one there is catchy. There's lyrical stuff there, but that one there is commercial. So it's like that was me just seeing, okay, cool, I can just drop something that I can do at shows. That will just play in your mind. And I think I've succeeded in doing that.
Were you pleased with that? Were you doing because the fans asked for it and you're trying to just fit in with the trend, or is it actually something that you wanted to do? Be like, listen, let me try it. You know what I mean? If I can do catchy, like challenge yourself.
No, I didn't do it for anyone, but it was inspired by, I don't know if you know who Two Face is. Nasty Drip was inspired by Two Face and Quang Face. Two Face and Quang Face at the time, and I heard one beat, and for me, if anyone does music, flipping it, it's quite technical sometimes. You write a song, you do half of it, you leave it. My notes is just so many, just so much, but when I heard I stayed on that beat and I finished it, and then obviously I tweaked it over the next coming weeks, but I finished it that day. I heard it. So that's how it actually happened for Nasty Drip, and I knew that this song is gonna fucking.
Do you feel like making Nasty Drip was easier for you than compared to other songs when you're trying to actually be a lyricist?
No, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
Was it because of the mood that you were in?
I have to be in the right mindset. And it's hard for me to get into those mindsets. That's why with music as well, I don't know. I've not been hitting.
Do you get a writer's block a lot?
No.
No?
Sometimes, not really. But when I can, I try and sit down and just, if I have a spare couple of minutes, I actually will just sit down and play a beat and then just think of stuff. And if I think of bars, I've got a heading on my notes that just says wordplay, of all the wordplay I have, that if I want to just slap into a song or anything.
But I actually want to hear one of your lyricists, or one of your most wordplay bar like songs.
Oh really? I actually have one that I recorded. What, do you want me to just rap it? What, am I to just rap
Is
it?
it, bro? Do you have freestyle?
Yeah,
If you have it read in your head, like you said, then show your skills in it. Exclusive. We only get exclusives here,
Yeah,
man.
of course. I actually want to film this soon as well. I want to record this and finish it off, and then
What's it gonna be called?
no idea. I think it's gonna be called Minor Freestyle.
Minor.
So it's gonna be cool because the guy that sent me the beat, shout out Chad. He said it. Alright, cool. Listen. Cool. I watch them man try lotion girls as if they don't know that they come with cheese. Look, that they come with cheese. I thought that drop was coming in there, but you know what it is, we'll jump back in.
Yeah,
look, cool. I watch them man try lotion girls as if they don't know that they come with cheese. Sleep with her and it can't be that mahogany wood she ain't slept with me. Her they think that they're bad men, I saw heinies when they ran from me. Keep it G, you can't be the batch if you ain't OG that reside in E. And I still get verbal minor, my shit roll no cipher. Look, and they think they're GMs and it turns out that they weren't one prior. Spit heat cause their breath is hot, I spit heat in the booth, that's fire. I'm still cool with the sweetest ones, don't tag them, can't pass that round like flyer. Look, still overseas, trust me, and I ain't even on vacation. I don't beef too tough, touch dog and I step up like Channing Tatum. Look, all grown and fine, 9MM if bro is on invading. He's seen the doctors and nurses bears, and my man's not even on placement. All me why I want to know, been in your ends I'm comfortable. He talks like he ain't touchable, she talks like she ain't fuckable. Don't open up, I'm vulnerable, lies and I know the truth not honourable. He talks to the feds and constables, and you know I'm that guy, I'm lovable. Feature means that you pay that fee. Ooh, and it can't be free. Composure can quickly turn erratic John Travolta if you chat that grease. From the block to the manners, I got manners, so pastor, please. Pronouns, him and he, I spit then spray come like Mr. Sheen. How many times do we get round there trying to do things proper? Look, and I couldn't get my man, so I went through the significant other. Shout man them from E to London, they ain't blood, but you know that from.
I've been wanting to reload it for time, but that one there, I can feel it when I'm trying to put the significant other, but that one there, Reload.
How many times did we get round there trying to do things proper? Look, and I couldn't get my man, so I went through the significant other. Shout man them from E to London, they ain't blood, but you know that's brothers. And I dealt with a moody cow, trust me when I say that I sucked on others. Look, and I came out your girl, and your boy can't come out the cupboard. Now harder to take girls serious, can't imagine hearing Delhi beloved. FaceTime appointments at 1 AM on pro clubs and I couldn't be bothered. Don't want the head if you ain't gonna slime it up, bare saliva and slobber. Look, got contacts, no eyewear, father to him, that's my Ben. Had a dream that I got him down, next man can call that a nightmare. Got toys in a private story, takes the woody if the buzz is like hair. Still drugs or festivals, but I'm still in the field.
Thank God the beat finished, bro.
Alright, man.
Thank God the beat finished, bro. Damn.
Oh man, but man.
Break it down, break it proper down.
Man.
But nah, bro, I can justify this guy is a lyricist, man.
I'm really happy. It's like when anyone that's doing music or you want to be involved in it, you will definitely see the transition of it. I feel like I don't really call anyone shit. If anyone is not something I like to hear, you just keep your mouth quiet, or you just give them the criticism that they,
But
they
then, I'll be honest. Like, I'm trying to be honest as much as possible. There's certain people that just not meant to be doing music, you know what I mean? And if that's said, because like that then becomes where people have to filter out, oh, this guy is good, when there's, you know what I mean? Like, it's like finding the diamond and shit.
Yeah,
you get me? Like,
I get it. You need to be honest and people. But you see, with me, I think this is one thing I can't stress enough. There's two things. Number one, music is art. You get, unless granted they're not rapping about killing people's mums or killing other people, and that's all they can do. Whatever, like if that's what they want, it's art. So you express yourself out. If you look at paintings, there's stuff that's there. You think, how is this worth this much? It's two lines. Do you get? It's art. It's how it is. Do you get? It's art. And the second thing would be, I feel like whatever you drop, someone will relate to it somewhere. There's not everyone will find your music shit. And that's why it's like I wouldn't say anyone is shit. I might not like it, but I won't go you're shit, because at one point, looking back at my old stuff, I think it's shit. Do you get? So it's like anyone can improve. You look at some artists' old music, you would just be laughing. You would just be laughing. So can
you see the progress from how you used to be then to how you used to be now?
100%.
What's improved the most?
My delivery, my cadence, my consistency in terms of what I rap about. Versatility's gone up just a bit. Wordplay has definitely gone up, and my vision in terms of how I see visuals or where the song is going. That's a big thing for me.
What was the inspiration behind this song? Is there a meaning behind it? Were you feeling a certain type of way?
Yes, actually. Now I was going to say no, but then I realized I think JP will understand what I'm talking about, where there was a lot of stuff going on in Scotland, and it was my kind of outlet to just kind of talk on certain things, but not with the whole drill violence kind of beats, but just with a soft kind of approach. But it was me being a bit more vulnerable, a bit just slightly more open about certain things, you know? That would be it, 100%.
We're about to listen to that right now.
Let's go, man.
It'll be in the link description below. Go check it out as well.
AD3. Look, auntie, I don't like your niece. Uncle, I don't like your nephew. Can't come to eat, more time they know that they're on the menu. And a fist we lend you, if you get touched by him, we scared you. Still tends to crook, what's that on your wrist, my bro, please thank you. Blow in the tea, he's gentle. No Kylie, no Kendall. And straight to the tea, no kettle. That's a rental, boy, please settle. They still don't be like mince. Been on to me since. Come to EUC OG, so don't care, them boy been rinsed. And she wants me to travel, to rubber, no tires. Babe, I've got studio, so you know I can't admire. She's bougie, you can't buy her. They give up, fuck like Maya. Still in black like China, walk or do a cab for hire. Got love for my Scottish folks, South London, you Scottish hoes. Wanna know where Edie's been now? I've been here where they wanna know. And they lie, it shows you know that I'm bopping with Joe. Catch up with TAZ, that's London, if you know, you know. Shout out GP, the whole of the TDL. We stay winning, so can't really say we see these L's. Ain't had no tumour, but you know that I'm doing swell. Flooded is banter, you know I can't see these girls. Take me in and take me in now, my niggas in South. Rise it so you know that they've all been down. Ask the man them, they'll tell you themselves on how we've been round. Visualize my boss, so when I spit, trust me, you'll see sounds. Ain't no GM, but if it's adapting, you see me in PMs, no DMs. Why would I message them? They know I'll see them. I do it for me, I do it for E, I do it through anger. I know real G's, you don't know me, you know that standard. Stay around next lanyards, holidays had one mad Spaniard. Old timer granddad, they've tried to hang man, no Santa. You miss me, don't diss me, she's in that phase of indie. Can't really hear that we, when bendy, look, flow on a beat, dengue, better than you, silly. Envision me with millies, my guys gone carny like chili. And they still try and send for me, man just tell them bend your knees. No COD, use DOC to track enemies. I'm there to rearrange her insides, feng shui. I put my balls between her legs, ole, 1 in a million, you can't replace AD, no way. He Mexican, so I don't really give a shit what who says. Up next, told ya, yeah with a Mac, Yona. Bro serves cats, Doja, yeah, they're cool, I'm colder. Can't make up, Tola, we've got that vibe, boner, on one's loner, do for my march, I'm a homie, no homer. Got my do's and do nots, hit the dark side, no blue clocks. Fly with feet, that's blue clocks, back then me, I've been watching Blue Duck. Me and bro got M and don't trust me when I say we got 2 jumps. Talk on a few blocks, or how they sharper feet like Louboutins. Yeah, that'll be it, man, that's it.
What's coming? Like, what's the next thing?
The next thing? Ooh, good question. You know, is music, obviously music is coming, but in terms of that, I feel like, and when I say this, I think people say this in case, you know, they think I'm saying this because in case I don't blow up or anything, but for me, I don't even see myself being like the next big thing to come out of Scotland. That's one thing I was gonna say as well. When it comes to music in Scotland, I feel like a lot of people are doing it for the idea of blowing up.
Let's touch it, bro. I got time, don't worry. Now I got time. Now you're touching into that subject. I got time now. Because the Scottish scene, what's your perception of the Scottish scene?
That's the question I was hoping you even ask. I feel like the Scottish scene for me is improved, it's involved, it's evolved even, and it's great to see. But in terms of artists and content, I feel like people are either forcing stuff or they're just how does one say this? They're doing it for the wrong reasons. I feel like everyone's just trying to do music to blow up.
What do you think the Scottish scene has to do to now further take that next step into the next level? Because many other guests that I've spoke to before, and I've already said this plenty of times, people didn't accept Birmingham. People didn't accept Manchester,
100.
Liverpool, but now even Ireland, which is now being accepted more often. But somehow Scotland is still that place that people don't really. You know what I mean? Do you think that should be is gonna be the next thing? And what steps do we need to take as a community and as a scene to make us go there?
I think it's just, without doing all the cliche stuff, number one would be just kind of working together as a unit. That'd be number one. Number two would be actually trying to be creatives, trying new things, trying and experimenting with new stuff. I was speaking to Jad today, and we were talking about how the drill scene here is growing.
Yeah.
But it's like, and for me, I've always said this as well. If you cap on your tracks, it doesn't bother me. Do you get? You know, if you want to lie on songs,
you don't care about cap
I don't care if you lie on your track. I don't do it. But if you lie on your songs, it doesn't bother me, because the whole point, I said, it's an art. Someone out there is going to relate to it.
Yeah.
You can say that's telling a story. Depends how you see music. So if you lie on your songs, that's one thing. But I feel like when it comes to actually drill music and that genre in Scotland, it's just so gentrified. It's just the same bars over and over again. It's like Chef My Man, Shank Tim, Ching, to get. It's not like you can't just be reusing the same link. Like, it's just the same. That's just one thing. And
you don't think that's like a bit copy and paste? And it's not like, I know Scotland is known for that. You know what I mean? For that stuff.
Yeah.
But people that do that stuff, they don't rap like us. They don't rap drill like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they do MCing, let's say, the grime and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So do you feel like all these people that are just jumping on the wave because they're just copying people from London and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And they've seen what's popular, they're like, okay, let me jump in that as well.
Yeah, I've seen it as well. I even look at some of their comments sometimes. Because one of the only reasons I even came back into the scene was because I took a little break, and then I started actually analysing. At one point, I remember I'm seeing people are jumping on music. I was like, this is good. Then eventually, I'm seeing the same stuff over again. I was like, I even said, let me just come back into the scene and just start dropping music, just because it's just repetition. And I've seen in the comments they'll be saying stuff like, people will be saying, use your Scottish accents. Do you get? Why do people try? I see on the My Songs, people are saying that, you know, why do I want to sound like I'm from London? Maybe because I'm from London, you know, and stuff like that. But that's one of those little steps, is like just using your accents. Birmingham was never rated for it. Manchester, Ireland, and now look where they are. So I think just owning. I'm not saying that there's a lot of artists that actually they rap in their accents, but a lot of them don't. And the excuse would be, I went to London for 2 weeks when I was 5 years old, so you know I'm from there. So I don't. It's kind of silly for me. This has been amazing, boss. Honestly,
I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you.
That's been AD.
Amen.
Edinburgh, represent Edinburgh.
Amen.
Keep out.
E-Town stepping, man.
You know what I mean?
Show them.
Love, boys. Thank you very much.
Sick.
You handled the heat. You took the hot seat.
Nah, man, that was light work, man. That was light work. If anything, I would have taught my shit more. You know my mouth is sharp, man.
I don't do that shit cause I need to, but I do that shit 'cause I can. I got the method, man.